I try to keep it really simple with any of the stores or any businesses that I have. Hey everyone, so it is I think it's like 5:30. Just got home. Came home a little early today. I didn't have too many stops, so pretty much went home, got a haircut. Got a haircut before coming home. This is a video in response to the commenter H Effect. He asks, how do I manage, like inventory, profits, and sales, and all that stuff? Well, I try to keep it really simple with any of the stores or any businesses that I have. My take, which I take away from the business, I usually take a fixed amount every single week that goes into the bank. That it goes to a bank that I can never touch or withdraw unless I close the account. So that I get savings from that, as well as they report to me every single day or night where from over there how much they made. And then running the businesses, Ruby and I ourselves initially, we kind of know like the portions for the food. This is pertaining to food, like X amount of 1 kilo will make X amount of dishes or whatever have you. And we kind of have the spending habits of the people there in our area kind of down to, how many servings are in one pan, one pan of food or whatever. So we usually have 18 to 20 pans available. So we kind of have a fixed amount of how much is being sold, and basically the traffic hasn't changed. So those numbers are fluctuating, but not to a huge degree. So you have to know the business in order to get those numbers and in order to get those figures. So pretty much is what we do. When it comes to the piggery, that's just a residual thing for us. Like we're giving a bigger share to the caretaker anyway, and it's whatever comes out of it, it's ours. So it's residual. So I'm not so worried about. The other livestock, that's an investment as well. So I don't get too much of a headache on that. The convenience store, pretty much like I said before, we know what the dailies are, what is usually the cost per purchase, and then just the basic stuff you need to know as far as how much you can typically make in one day, typically making high seasons, low seasons, and pretty much having that consistent baseline to see where you're at. And if anything really goes too drastic, then something's wrong. And on top of that, I always have my friends and family that some friends that my workers don't know, go check out the place, be a customer, do like a secret shopper type thing and see how things are, or just do guest appearances, like my brother and my sister-in-law. They'll just do guest appearances there just to quick audit everything. And you are gonna get lost, what I'm saying? It's part of the game. You run a business, there's people gonna be stealing from you, whether it's actual money and time. That's pretty much the most important thing, time. The hardest thing in any business is to basically be super efficient and consistent. Not everyone's gonna have the same dream and goal as you, as a business owner or the entrepreneur. So those are the things that you have to face, and then you have to accept those things. You have to be a trustworthy type of person. Like you have to trust that your managers are, taking care of the business for you, because if you're super pessimistic, you're not gonna get ahead. You're just not. And third, I try my best to be a good judge of character, and that's all I can do. That's pretty much it. Like that's pretty much the gist of how I run these businesses. Like there are metrics that I go by, as in like daily sales, like quotas and things that need to be met. I pretty much know the area there, so I kind of know what it averages every single day. So the pedicab business, that's a flat rate. That's like a taxi. So they give me I think $1.50 a day, no, $1.20 a day. So I know that's and I know the oil changes will be happening every 2 months. So that's super easy to manage. If you have any more questions, I'm just gonna stack this up with other videos hopefully, and then release it. Before I edit my video for today, hey everyone, so I just woke up. It's 9 o'clock. We went to a dinner yesterday, a Christmas dinner for the company. Thank you, Pierce, for hooking us up. So I've been creating a lot of designs for the t-shirt company, and I think all in all, I probably came up with like close to 80 designs, and I will be releasing them, you know, slowly. And then along with some marketing planning I'm going to be doing and implementing, you know, with like Instagram, Facebook, and things like that. Hopefully that'll take off. This is just a side project I'm doing because the cost of the barrier of entry is not going to be that much. So for me, it's a decent business move, because I'm going to be going through print on demand rather than purchasing my own gear, like the heat press, the silk screening machines. I'm not going to do that. I'm basically just going to go through through Shopify, and then linking up with Printful. If I do have to invest any money, it's going to be more on marketing and exposure and brand awareness rather than actual cost of the materials, you know, just to execute these jobs. I've been extensively, obsessively looking at videos about how to use this platform, how to, you know, especially very important, like how to deal with returns when you need to deal with them. So I'm still learning, but you know, just like with any business I've done in my life, there's a learning curve, and I'm trying my best to get ahead of, you know, my mistakes that, you know, you generally make. So, you know, I'm trying to mitigate that loss. I had a comment I wanted to answer. Boy, Liam Edwards. I think Liam's gonna be heading to the Philippines eventually, but he's still very young, 22 years old. I mean, I was in business when I was 22, but I was reckless. So, you know, at least don't feel rushed, because you know, there is a theory on speed over perfection. You know, like when you're doing business, you rather be fast than perfect, because, you know, perfect takes time, and businesses, especially in the market you're in, sometimes you have to get there ASAP to compete. Take care. I'm gonna probably do more designs today. I'll see you next time. Bye.